Hello everyone, and welcome back to Oddmod 7 to the Sky. In the last episode, we made this that, from a distance, looks pretty good. Up close, let me tell you, it looks pretty bad. But what this room is, this furnace I guess, is our smelting area. Now at the moment, there's one little smelter in here, but he's pretty fast. He gets the job done. And then we have a couple of pattern providers to process our ingots. And then I think the only thing we're missing from, I guess, this setup is the actual, the ordering and like producing of the ingots, you know what I mean? Because we've got a bunch of stuff in here. I think we're trying to process it, but we're just sort of, it's a little bit of a waiting game. As you can see, a lot of the stuff has been taken out. We actually set it up over here to go into this guy. And I mean, he's doing a pretty good job. He's getting some stuff done. Now this guy can only do, oh, actually I didn't even expect this sort of issue. Yeah, this guy can only do 9 pieces. And as you can see here, we've got a little bit more than 9. So we do have a second guy set up here, but he's not like, he's not functional at the moment, I guess. But this guy, I mean, he's attempting to be. Now, in terms of the raw pieces, I do forget, just real quick. Yeah, I don't think we're currently like actually making them unless we like physically order them ourselves. And I guess some of this is broken as well. But we do have the ability to like order a crazy amount at once. And we're actually doing that by, not really pulverizing, but splitting our raw ores into 2 ores using our hammers. So we have to build some hammers, but it's pretty cheap in the grand scheme of things with the amount of like loot we get from it, I guess. If we search ingot, what do we have as an option? We don't have much copper. We don't have much what? Osmium, I guess. So I can go in here, for example, and I can say, hey, give me like 8,000 of this. It'll take a little bit to calculate, and then it'll tell me, hey, you're missing apparently iron. But I guess the point's there. Really, why are we missing iron? We need 4,000. Hey, that's never been a thing before. Why do we need 4,000 ore hammers for this recipe? Hold on. I have a little suspicion as to what the problem is there. I think the issue is, oh god, it's going to be a nightmare to reach, isn't it? I think the issue is the recipe for the osmium or whatever isn't allowing substitutions. That's going to be my guess. So give me a little bit to hunt down this pattern. Actually, why am I looking for it? We can make a block that does it, and I thought we did. Is it the pattern access terminal? Yeah, here we go. So I can search osmium. Oh, no, okay. No. Okay, I can't search osmium, but I can look through the molecular assemblers and try to find the osmium in here. So let's do that. Yeah, so here we go. Look, osmium, and as you can see, using substitutions, no. If I chuck this pattern in here, allow it to use substitutions, so that's that little ingot icon there, and then we go ahead and chuck that back in, which not particularly, can I do this? Oh, awesome, yeah. Then, bear with me, we should now be able to order that, 8,000 osmium, and it should let us, because instead of making 4,000 hammers, it's going to use the broken hammers that we have in our system. So as you can see, yeah, it's going to use a lot less. It still will use a decent amount of iron, but not a lot, not a crazy amount. Like 600, we can work with that, and it's only going to use what, like 37 hammers. So we can press start, we can watch in here, and you can see it all processed. So the actual smelting happens pretty quickly, or at least it should. The crafting as well should happen pretty fast, because as you may have seen as well, we also packed this stuff full of what do you call it, molecular assemblers, and most of these are like fully pimped out with oh, actually no, a lot of these ones aren't. Oh, hold on. We actually, yeah, hold on. We actually do have a lot of these. Oh no, we placed a lot, and oh god, I don't know if I can reach them all. But yeah, a lot of these don't have upgrades in them. Oh god, okay, I'll be back. Alright, so as you can see, the difference that these acceleration cards make it's insane. It's genuinely insane. I am missing some at the bottom. The ones under there, I'll have to go around and grab, but the rest are going pretty well. I've also ordered like 200 more, so we've got all that stuff crafting pretty well. But yeah, so now if we actually have a quick look, it should be a lot faster. I mean, it clearly is, but I don't know. I don't really notice it in that point of view. Okay, but yeah, I haven't even said. The plan for this episode, sort of, is going to be, I want to at the very least build this massive like dirt surrounding that I've been talking about for a little while now. The reason I wanted to do that is pretty much purely visual. I'm sure I could make a case for it not being just visual, but it's pretty much just going to be a visual thing, right? Also, how are we doing this? I think I'll just break these and do that, and I think that works. Okay, so all of these are pretty much filled. Some of these up here probably aren't, but I don't think these are even functional at the moment. But anyhow, in order to build this massive area that I'm talking about, this big dirt pile, we needed a bunch of dirt. Now, what I've realized is dirt is going to look really ugly. Which means we probably want grass, or we just place grass seeds and watch it spread. That's an option, but someone made a pretty good point in the other episode as well, which is our current process to get dirt, being this guy over here. Whilst it works, well, like quite clearly it works. We've got, how much dirt do we have? We've got 48,000 dirt. It's doing pretty good. There's a much better solution, which you might notice, potentially, in the top left of my bookmarks. It is the energy condenser. Now, this guy's going to need some dark matter, which apparently we've got auto-crafted. Almost. Okay, hold on. How much of this do we have auto-crafted? Can I do like one dark matter at a time, maybe? Let's put that in there. Dark matter? It says I can, but it says we're missing an ingredient. I'm imagining it's talking about the Philosopher's Stone because it is one of those weird ingredients, I guess. But yeah, it's oddly not happy. You know what I mean? We can try something. I'm going to just open up this thing here. We'll look for some of these philosopher recipes, and I'm going to take all of these out and allow for substitutions because, as you can see, they're set to not allow, and it's possible that maybe that's the issue. Okay, that's what I'm thinking here. Because obviously the Philosopher's Stone can be charged at different levels. Although we made it with it fully charged, there still could be some interference, so I'm just going to do this and hope that this works. Do we have all the recipes here? Yeah, I think we do. Beautiful. All right, so then we can scroll right back down here and chuck these guys in. I might be able to shift click them in. I'm not going to risk it. I'll just place them in there. Now let's have a look. Dark matter. No, it's still not happy. Oh, it's actually very not happy. Available one, missing one, available one, missing one. Okay, hold on. I don't necessarily mind having a bunch of these in the system if it means we can craft stuff. You know what I mean? So like now if I go dark matter, is this going to work? It says it will. I click craft and nothing so far. Oh, but there it goes. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm totally okay with that. The Philosopher's Stones, as you can see, they're pretty cheap. And if it means I can craft stuff, let's get a bunch of these just in case we ever want to do a complicated recipe. Because, I mean, why not, right? So that should be 2 dark matter in a second. And then all we'll need as well is in our chemical chest. We have all the covalence dust that we made previously. These chests, by the way, I thought I used it, but I don't know where I would have used it. Essentially, they are massive storage chests. Like, boom, massive chest. Obviously, compared to like a backpack or whatever, they're not too crazy, but they're still pretty good. Oh, speaking of storage, I saw in the patch notes, sophisticated storage, which means we get barrels, which means we can dye barrels, which is what I wanted to do this whole time. or at least make them out of different logs. Because no, not in here. Where did I want to do it? Was it under here perhaps? No. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think I wanted to have like one side be one color, the other side be another color, like maybe green and yellow for like the fission and the fusion. Which isn't a bad idea. The problem is, yeah, so I can dye it. Hold on. I really want to give this a shot. What color is this? It's sort of lime. Green dye. I really don't know what type of dye we want. We'll grab a green and we'll grab a lime and we'll put it to the test. I'm hoping this will work. I kind of don't think it will, but we're going to try. Okay, nothing there. How do we do this? Hold on. I'm struggling in more ways than one at the moment. So barrel. It has to be a sophisticated storage barrel, right? So if we do at sophisticated, there's a specific upgrade you can get that turns a normal barrel into a sophisticated barrel, or just like a storage into sophisticated. So this one here. If we combine sticks and a redstone torch, we can turn these barrels into sophisticated like so. Now it's a sophisticated barrel. You can see in the top left, sophisticated, whereas these ones are just normal. And if you open it, you get like a little upgrade slot, some settings. Pretty cool. Now, I thought maybe I could dye it. It's not the end of the world because I can pick it up and do this. Which, by the way, do we want to... Oh, that doesn't do much at all. Oh, is it? Oh, it depends where you place it. You can dye the different parts. Cool. Okay. Well, we want this type of barrel. Yeah. And I'll be honest, I want them all to be that. So I'll tell you what, we can do this. We can do this, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and automate. Let's go ahead and automate that. So I'm gonna go barrel. I'm gonna do this lime barrel. I'm gonna click this recipe here. I'm gonna allow substitution, so it'll use any type of barrel in theory. Then for the barrel itself, I guess we'll just grab like a spruce barrel because I think, is that what we have the most of in terms of like logs? Not at the moment, but we could. Like, I think we can get our hands on spruce a lot easier. We still don't even have automated trees. That's crazy to me. But we'll automate that. The only other thing would be the lime dye, which isn't automated. To get lime dye, probably the green dye and bone meal is going to be the easiest. So we'll also have to get this white dye recipe, but that should be easy. And then let's grab this from bones. That's easy as well. Okay, that should all be doable. Quite easily doable as well, might I add. Let's go ahead and I think this one had some room. Yeah, it's got a bit of room, so we might as well use it. So let's do that. Chuck that guy back there. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll do this guy. Boom, boom. Awesome. So now I should be able to search barrel. Click on barrel and order like, I don't know, 50 of them. If we have a spruce, which means I need spruce tree, which means I need to grow a spruce tree. Pretty straightforward. I'll be back with spruce. All right, I've crafted 50. Hopefully they'll actually craft. It's gonna have to smelt some stuff, but that should be pretty simple. And I do want to do this. For whatever reason, I really feel like this is very much worth our time. So I'm just gonna go through here, and I think I can just ulti-mine them. I don't think it's gonna ulti-mine the barrels on the other side. No, it doesn't look like it will. So there we go. All those barrels are picked up. Then we grab these barrels out, and we go ahead and place these exactly there. I should be able to get away with using, what do you call it? The building gadget. So here we go. Building gadget. I believe it's set to be build to me, which means I can stand over here and I should be able to do this, this, and this. No. Why did it become an acacia barrel? What? I feel like that's happened before. I feel like that feels very familiar to me. That's annoying. Okay, so I guess don't do that with the barrels. I guess unless you want some acacia barrels. I don't really know what else to tell you. All right, so they're all green. Cool. These are all, I don't know. They can be yellow, but I'm done with that. I wanted to at least do a little bit of that. Okay, anyhow. The energy condenser can now be crafted. It's going to use a block of emerald as well. And this guy can let us do some pretty cool things. In terms of what he can do, I mean, it's pretty much everything and anything. What I'm gonna do is place him like somewhere over here. So for example, right there he is, energy condenser. If we open him up, big storage and a little spot in the top left. The basic premise here is if I have grass, which I can get my hands on, assuming I remember what buttons to press. Let's go here and let's go pick up a piece of grass from, say, here. Grass, there we go. I can come over here. And this grass, if we open it up, it says it has an EMC of 1 in its little tooltip. So I can place that in the top left, and that is now the target. So anything else that has an EMC value, for example, our Eternalist fuel, will convert into grass. So our one Eternalist fuel is worth 8,129 EMC, which means when I place this in here, it will convert into 8,192, I think I said 29 before, but 192 grass blocks, like so. Now, this will take a little while because it is the Energy Condenser Mark 1. The Mark 2 costs a little bit more. We will need some dark matter, and then we will need some red matter. That's made out of dark matter and unobtainium, which surprisingly doable because we have unobtainium in the system. All I have to do is grab a bunch of this. Actually, hold on. All I have to do is do this, do this, do this, search hammer, grab this, maybe craft like 10 of them, get that happening, place this in here, and then shift click this just a few times, just a few. So this is obviously doubling it. It won't let me keep clicking. But essentially, that's what I'm going to do. And then can I chuck this in here? Yeah. So this one still works. We've just got them automated somewhere else as well. So this will do all that. Wonderful. And that should be, I don't know if you guys did the math, but it should be enough. It should be enough unobtainium, I would imagine. So yeah, in the unobtainium department, we now have a lot. So I can craft that stuff. I might try and get this Mark II. We don't necessarily need it, but I might just do it. Why not? Okay, so let's do this recipe here. Let's go ahead and do the red matter block recipe. And then we'll also do the dark matter block recipe. Here we go. Awesome. We'll go ahead and chuck that stuff up in here. In this guy. Boom, boom, boom. Now this guy, we're probably going to waste some EMC here if I do pick this guy up. As you can see, he's pretty crazy. I kind of don't mind doing that, so I'm going to pick him up already. He's going to drop a lot of stuff on the ground, like a crazy amount. We obviously want to just pretty much put everything away, including the energy collector. So all that stuff's going to go in there. Wonderful. The next thing we're going to do is just try and order this. So it's going to apparently craft all this stuff. It's going to use 12,000 coal to make all the dark matter and red matter we need. Sure. Start. We're going to be using another 8,000 coal. Retry this recipe. Retry. Okay, replan. Okay, you're missing... that's fine. That's fine. We have all the modium. We just don't have it set up for auto crafting. Which, I mean, I should probably do. Yeah, why not? So let's go in here. Press U on this. Click this recipe here. Allowed substitutions. Yep, that's good. And then just put in the smelting recipe. That'll be fine. I should probably do the same for the unobtainium just to future-proof us, you know. Obviously, we've got enough at the moment, but you never know when that'll change. So then we can run over here. Obviously, 2 of these are crafting recipes, being this one. And then the other ones are smelting recipes, which can go over to our furnace. I was like, which one of these buildings is the smelting one, do we think? So these can go in there. Awesome. So now, when I search for this pattern here... Actually, I guess I got to wait for this to craft, right? That's still taking a little while. Yeah, we can wait. I will say I'm a little bit confused as to why this is taking so long. Is it because we only have 2 Philosopher's Stones that it's able to use at the moment? I think it is, because... Yeah, it's only using what? Like... this one thing over here. And yeah, I think it's the Philosopher's Stone that we're like lacking on. If I search Philosopher... I mean, we've got a bunch lying there. I'm still not entirely sure what the issue is. We can chuck more in there. See if that somehow helps. Let's go ahead and cancel this recipe. And I'm going to go ahead and order it again. So we'll go in here. Click on this. Let's see. No crafting CPUs are available. That feels like a lie. Regardless, though, it's still only going to use 2. Why is it only going to use 2 Philosopher's? I want it to use more. That's irritating. What if I charge this one up? How do you charge it up? What's the button? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. It was one of them. So if I chuck that one in there, do we unlock the ability to use more? Let's see. Now it says available 1. Okay, so I've just ruined it. Hold on. Let's take both of these out. And then I think, do I have them set up to be minus? Or, shift and then plus. Gotcha. So let's do that. Hold on. Chuck those in there. Why are these stacked differently? Are they stacked differently because I haven't, like, held them? Like... Are these now mine? Yeah, okay. So now this one will stack with those. Okay. Which means now when I do this, it'll offer me to use 3, right? No, it still says 1. Why? Why does it say 1? Also, what's going on here? We're crafting too much stuff? Alright, we definitely have crafting CPUs, so I'm not too sure what it's telling me at the moment. Like, we clearly have them. They're here. They're not being used. They're online. So we'll have to try something else out. Red matter. We can go ahead and try and craft the 4 blocks we need. I think we need 4 blocks. Let's double check before we do this. Yep, 4 blocks. Is it going to let us craft at least 1? No, it's really not happy with us. And I mean, like, what is this? What have I done to deserve this? Okay, sure. Dark matter, can we do this? Like, have we just somehow broken everything? No, we can do dark matter. All right. Let's craft some dark matter blocks. It's still obviously only using 2. Do not know why. Oh, but hold on. I might be able to grab acceleration wand, come over here, and do this. Is this doing anything? It might be. What if I look at it normally? I mean, it normally goes pretty fast. Yeah, I'm not too sure if I'm doing literally anything at all. Unless maybe if I find the CPU that's doing it, and then right click on that guy, maybe, if we're lucky. So this guy here, hold on. So this guy's got what? He's got about 1,000 left. I spam right click him a bit, and we look. Yeah, still about the same. All right, I've started ordering them individually, and I mean, it's doing it. I guess. It's definitely, I don't know, struggling to do it quickly though. So yeah, these ones are all running. Some of them aren't even, I guess. I guess they don't have the machinery set up. I don't. Yeah, I guess not. I'm really baffled. It's fine. You know what I am curious about? Because I've seen it work before. If I go into here and we grab out this pattern right here, right? So that's going to stop pretty much everything from working, right? We can check in here. Yeah, all this stuff stopped. It's not able to do its stuff. If we create multiples of this pattern, so for example, I put the recipe in here and I grab out some more. If we want to, we can try to use a Philosopher's Stone that isn't charged. I don't think it makes a difference, but we might, oh God, we might as well try it just to, I don't know, see if it does make a difference. So let's get a few of these. Then if I go and, first of all, we place that one back in and we'll see if the recipe starts back up. I'm not sure if I'll have to restart it or not, but we chuck one of these in. Is it doing stuff again? Yeah, it is. It's crafting. Awesome. But then what if I place one somewhere else as well? So for example, if we come up here and I chuck one in there, then it starts using them. How cool is that? So we can have the same recipe in multiple, what do you call it? Doohickeys all functioning all at once. Now, what we probably want to do is still move this over to, I don't know, somewhere else eventually. Is it done? What? Huh. It's, is it really done? Oh no, our system's just panicking. It's panicking because, well, I imagine because it doesn't have enough power, but that doesn't really make sense because we've got like a crazy amount of power that we can provide. Let's search Ender. And then hope that we're able to actually see it at some point. Alright, I'm going to grab one of these Ender cells just at least temporarily. And I'm going to bring it down here to power this system. So I'm going to slap it probably like... Actually, you know what I think we can do? I think we can pick this up, place that there. Place this guy still on the energy acceptor. And then place this cell here. And make sure that he is extracting on all. Extracting? Yeah. And so now everything... I don't know if this is how it works. Or do I need to have it... yeah, extract or receive. So I want it to extract, right? And it should, in theory, extract into here at a rate of 100,000 RF per tick. And we're not using anywhere near that much. So it should be working. So the reason it's not working is a mystery. It could be that we need more energy cells. That's definitely a possibility that I'm sort of thinking might be it. The problem is I don't really know how we're going to go about using that when I don't really have access to my stuff. Actually, hold on. We can access most of our stuff through here. So if I search energy cell, we actually do have some energy cells still lying around. So I might be able to grab these and still keep the system running. You know what I mean? So for example... if I just slap one here, does it power up? It does. And if I just slap one there, it powers up too. That might be enough. No, it's still powering off and on. The thing is, I would think that it's something I've done somewhere else, but I don't know. In order for that to break, I feel like I have to have done something like under here that I wasn't meant to, but I don't think I have. I'm really not too sure what I've pulled apart here. I mean, it happened once I placed these molecular assemblers. So maybe I'll pick these up and just hope that somehow that fixes it. Which I don't believe it should, but I suppose maybe it can and did. How are we looking now? Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, so we're working now. So I have a hunch that the molecular assemblers use a lot of power. But it doesn't say they do. Passive drain. Unless when they're running they do. Yeah, look. Max power. Power use. Okay, so we are using a lot of power. Like we just simply are. Okay. I have a feeling that we just need more storage. So I've got a bit of an idea. Let's pick this up, and this. Hopefully that works. Let's chuck these in here. And then see, can I order a dense? I can, but it's just going to craft it from scratch anyway. So I guess, well actually, hold on. If I press U on these, is it going to tell me how to craft that better one? Well, I guess I can click here, right? Yeah. So we can place in pretty much everything, right? And then all I need is 5 more of these, which should be craftable, assuming we had crafting CPUs, but somehow we don't, even though we have at least one. I guess maybe the one's being used. Let's go ahead and cancel a few of these. Or probably all of them, if we're being honest. Yeah, we'll just cancel it all. Let's open up this. 5 energy cells. We'll craft that. They shouldn't take long at all. There we go. And so now we have a dense. Can we push this one further? We can to a super dense. And it honestly doesn't look that bad. So we might actually just do that. So let's go ahead and click on the super dense. Oh, sorry. What's the super dense from? It's from a different mod, isn't it? From megacells. Oh yeah, megacells was also added in this recent update. Very cool stuff happening. I believe we want 7 of these. So we'll order them. They shouldn't take too long. They might still take a little bit, as you can see here, but it should be pretty quick for the most part. All right, 6 are done, and that's the 7th one there. So now we have a super dense. Can this go further? No. Okay, super dense, good enough for me. This will store 12 million applied energy, I guess. Applied logistics energy. I'm going to slap it down here. As you can see, it's powering up. And then we should be good, hopefully. Because I think we just need like a bit more of a buffer in our system. That's what my guess is. Like if we open up this, now we're storing a lot more. I think we're going to be good. So I'm going to go ahead and place this stuff back and see if we're still looking online. Are we still good? As long as no, it's still flashing full red. It really doesn't like that I've done this. But I don't believe it should. Oh, wait, yeah. Error controller conflict. Oh, it's this right here. This is the issue. That makes way more sense. That makes way more sense. Okay, hold on. So we got to break this. Yeah, we have to be very careful when we mess around with this stuff. We need to go ahead and disconnect this side. There we go. Now I can place this. They're not connecting anymore, the channels, so there's no controller conflict. And we're good once again. Okay, beautiful. And then I can chuck that in there, and when we order the thing, it'll work. If I really wanted to, I could go ahead and take out like a random pattern here and chuck that guy in. Take out a random pattern here, chuck that guy in. And just be able to craft all that stuff over there. And then, you know, these extra patterns, we can put one in there and we can put one in there. Because we don't use those too often. And now when we order this red matter, is it going to let us do a block? It will. I can click start and we should see a bunch of these light up. Maybe. Or not. Oh, it actually just crafted it that quickly. All right, well, we need another one at least. So we'll click this. And yeah, as you can see, these lighten up. These ones lighten up. There should be these top ones. All of these should be lighting up, but they're, for whatever reason, not. Oh, you know what? I think I know why they're not lighting up. It's because we can only use a certain amount of Philosopher's Stones. Like, it wasn't happy with our recipes. It's only going to use, like, 3 or something. Crafting Philosopher's Stone. Huh. Philosopher... I guess that's an idea. Hold on. Yeah, what if I add the recipe for this into the system? Because I don't think we have. Like, none of these have little pluses on them. Hold on. Hold on. We might have done something cool. So let's chuck that in there. Let's open up this. Let's cancel this. Let's go back in here. Red matter block. Craft one. No, I don't think it's going to craft any of these. I guess it, in theory, is crafting them because it crafts one of these and gets this as a byproduct. But anyhow, so we'll do that. I'll search red matter again. We need a few of these blocks, so I'll see how many I can order. Hopefully I can order 3. Let's see. Yep, it says I can. Awesome. So now all of these should be lighting up, even though they are not. But these ones should, and it's kind of annoying that they're not. All right, well, anyway, while that's happening, this episode's been pretty long, and I feel like we haven't done too much. So I just want to, at the very least, get started on this thing, right? So in terms of the grass, I'm trying to think of, like, the best way to go about doing this. I think what we do is we get a backpack, right? I think that's the play. Like, we get a new backpack. So we grab, like, this iron backpack. Maybe upgrade this guy a little bit. Get him to be a higher tier. I think, yeah, I need to do the smithing table. Don't really want to do that. Then we'll go... Yeah, let's do stack upgrades. So let's get, well, probably like 4 of these. That should be fine. We'll craft those. We'll make this guy really, really good at storing blocks. So grab all these out. We'll put those away. Grab these. Awesome. Open him up. Boom, 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 boom. There's room for more, but it's fine. The next thing I'm going to do is get a pickup upgrade. Makes backpack pick items, and one with filtering options. So we'll craft this stuff. Oh, there we go. Put this here, put that there, I think. Yep, pickup options. Then we're going to combine that into an advanced pickup one. So we'll chuck that in there. Then I'm going to try and get, it looks like the magnet upgrade. Yeah, that's what I want. So we'll go for another pickup, and then we'll upgrade that into a magnet, and then I'll show you what we're going to do. All right, magnet and pickup. Now, this sadly does mean I do need to get rid of one of these. That's fine. We're going to put in the advanced pickup and the magnet. Realistically, though, we probably want to do advanced magnet as well, because I want to be able to filter and tell this guy to just pick up grass. So in the pickup, we're going to say allow grass. Easy. In the advanced magnet, which is, I guess, this one. Oh, God. Yeah, okay, so we got to close it and then open this. We're going to say allow... and we're going to say grass, and I'm going to have it not pick up experience. So now, if I drop a stack of grass, it's gone. Where'd it go? Well, it went in here. Awesome. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to search upgrades, or what are they called? Add-ons? Augments. I think they're called, oh, not sorry. Augment. Upgrade. Hold on. Let's just do add sophisticated. That makes more sense. I'm just thinking, I think it's called restock. Restock backpack. No, that's not what we want to do. I want to have like it fill up my hand. Yes. Keeps refilling stack of selected items in player's inventory. So we're going to try and craft one of these. Now, I am aware very much that we're going to have to use up another upgrade slot. What I might just do, just real quick, is upgrade the backpack with a netherite. That's probably the easy option right here. So we'll do that, go over here. Boom, boom, boom. Open this guy up. Oh, he actually gets an extra slot as well. Awesome. Let's go ahead and swap those around. The filters are still existing. Yep. And the refills, I want to do grass. So now, if I hold control and I drop all this stuff, it goes into our backpack. And then I think, yeah, look at this. The very last one we empty will constantly fill up. So it's kind of good, kind of bad. It's good in the way that, well, it's good, but it's bad in the fact of like, I don't know. We probably want our entire inventory full of grass, right? I think it'll be fine. So what do we do now? Well, to start off, we probably want to use the building gadget. That's just going to be the easy way to do it. So we'll hold our GUI open. We're probably going to do horizontal wall as big as it'll let us, which is, I guess, 15. And then we're just going to go ham. So doing this, it looks like it doesn't do a full, like it does more than a stack. So it is going to be a little bit annoying having only one stack filled in our inventory, but it should be fine. And then, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to go around and I guess do this. And the way this works as well, that I've just realized, I can literally just run around like this, as you can see, and just, as you can see, just spread everything. Obviously we just ran out of grass. Backpack's empty of grass. So, how do we solve this problem? I'm not sure if there's an easy way to do it. Like, I don't know if there's a way for us easily to send the stuff into our backpack wirelessly. Like, I don't think we can do, like, ender tank stuff. Or ender chest stuff, sorry. Alright, I think we actually have everything for this guy as well. Just so that we can get more of this grass happening. In terms of where we'll place this, the easiest spot might actually just be up here for the moment. So here he is. Awesome. We want to do our grass again, which I don't... Oh, no, we do actually have grass in the system. Cool. We're going to place this here, obviously. We'll keep the grass on us. In terms of what we're going to use to fill this guy up with grass, someone suggested a cobble gen. So we're probably going to do that. We'll obviously need this first tier, and I'm going to have to upgrade it to all these future tiers, which, as you can see, is a little tedious. But once we have this, I think... Does it put it down? Or I think it puts it up, doesn't it? So realistically, we want to place this here, this here, this here. And so now, yeah, now it's filling up with cobble. And as you can see, it's filling up with grass. So how do we get that stuff into our inventory? I'm not sure. Hashtag inventory. I'm trying to see if there's like something that will like wirelessly fill my inventory. Battery. Oh, feeds player. No, we don't need that. Okay, we have something we can try. We can do the restock upgrade. Now, it's not perfect, but it kind of is. So this guy, he's going to be full of cobble and stuff. If I go ahead and put this upgrade in here, and then I shift right click, What does it fill up with? Oh, it fills up with all the grass. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Okay, beautiful. So I can just keep doing that whenever I come over and we can store a bunch of grass. Then what I can do is I can come back over here, obviously, and I can just keep running around, filling up my grass. Now, this does use power, so it's good to have your wireless power set up as well. And so, this is it. Now, there is another thing we can do that'll make this expansion faster, believe it or not, and that would be with the copy-paste gadget. What we could do is we could copy this giant area that we've just made, and then paste a bunch of these, right? And then we'd be able to do literally thousands at a time. But how cool is this? Well, I guess the issue with doing thousands at a time is that I'll have to be taking all the grass out of my backpack and into my hotbar. Whereas just like this, I can sort of just run around. You know what I mean? And there's little effort I have to do, realistically. All right, little update. As you can see, it's going pretty well. This has not taken me that long at all. I'm obviously just continuing to run around in my little circle over here. And I really like it. So I'm having a lot of fun doing this. Obviously, it's going to look pretty bland at the moment. We also have to be very careful of nighttime now. We need to pretty much sleep ASAP or set up our torches ASAP. We'll have to figure out what we're going to do there. But yeah, I mean, we're looking pretty good. So I'm basically trying to do like a big ring around the base, and then we'll fill in the gaps, and then we'll go around and try and place trees, and we'll see what it looks like, because I don't know how good it's going to be. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if it will look amazing. I'm trying to actually oh god, I was trying to add a little bit of curvature here, just to sort of keep it looking nice and somewhat natural from the map's perspective, I guess. Oh, and as you can see, we've actually got some different biomes coming in. That's the poopy area over there. Maybe we should have built the reactor over in that spot. All right, well, this will take a few runs. But yeah, this feels really fun for whatever reason. It probably shouldn't, but it really does. I think because I'm able to see the instant reward, and also, how cool is this? Like, we're getting like like a decent amount of frames here. Oh god, or at least it feels like we are. The crazy thing about this building edge as well is what you're seeing right here, which is you can click from a really far distance. Realistically, I think what I can do is sit here. Wait. Hold on. I think I can sit here and genuinely like do that. Maybe. I don't actually know what the range is, but I guess I could stand on the top here and do a bit of it. And as you can see, like it works pretty well. It's like I'm just painting. Pretty crazy. Okay, but this is looking pretty good. I might just curve out that little area. That looked a little bit weird. But the rest of this looks pretty decent. I'm quite happy with what we've done. If we look at the map, it looks somewhat nice. It's now looking a lot more like a flat world than a skyblock. So now we need to have fun with saplings, 1p. Now, we've got a few different ones, like mystery wood, we've got some canopies, we've got jungles, cherry woods, some minerals, blazing, acacia, spruce, oak. Awesome. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a lot of... Oh, I was going to take the stuff out of my hotbar, but I guess that doesn't really work, does it? I guess I can put you away. So let's grab this stuff down here. Obviously, mainly I want to do these like cool different trees that we don't really have much of. So like this sort of stuff. I'm interested, do we have a trowel in this? We don't have the right trowel. There's a trowel from, it might even be Quark, that lets you do random placement. For example, you walk around right-clicking and it will randomly place the blocks, which is pretty cool. So how do we want to... Oh, also, let's very quickly sleep before we get a onslaught of mobs. Okay, sleep. Come on. No mobs. We slept literally as soon as we could. We have some, like a trader over there, but I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, well, in this area, let's do a canopy tree. How big's this guy gonna be? I'm not actually sure. I also, okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. We'll place a few of these around here. There we go. If we need to, we can obviously make them, make more of them. We'll place a few of these. Yep, sure. Maybe sprinkle some blazings under here. I think this will be the biggest problem, is trying to make them, trying to make this look natural. I think what we do is I'm just gonna spam like a bunch of these. And then we'll just like fill in the gaps with smaller trees, different trees. It's not going to be that good, to be honest. But we're going to try. I feel like we want to do this. I kind of want to see them grown, because it gives me a much better like perspective on whether what we're doing is working. I guess I could do bone meal. that might be a better idea than sitting there right-clicking them. But then again, like, is it that much faster? I guess I can do both. Yeah, we can grow them really fast. Oh, also, I can run around placing bone meal. Oh my god! And look at the effect it has. Everything instantly looks like, I don't know, actual wilderness. Oh, wonderful. All right, we actually are getting mobs spawning already, so we do need to be somewhat careful here. What we might do is feral flare lantern and just chuck a bunch of these around. And then we'll be able to see during the nighttime just what area is lit up, what area isn't. Not right there. All right, so the question now is, does this look nice? If I somehow replicate this without going through and bone mealing them, just like placing it, does this look nice? I think maybe. I think arguably we can't see any of the grass that's behind, like all the tall grass that I made behind. So maybe I need like this to be done at the front as well, just to sort of, I don't know, make it look a little bit more like there is a forest beyond. And then I guess the other issue is that it's kind of hard to, I don't know, ignore the fact that we're still just floating, you know what I mean? Like, because you can see behind for the most part. So we could go through and like place like, what do you call it? I don't know, something around there. Like, just in general though, this like grassy area around, I think it helps. Like, I feel like, imagine that, but everywhere, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, does it, I think it looks nice. I think we've made it look somewhat overworldy. Oh, look at the grass around. Yeah, I reckon I am just going to go around and do all that. One thing I was tempted to do is grab the emeralds, find our trader, this guy here, open him up, chuck the emeralds in, and get some saplings. Because we can get anything we want. There's so much we can get. The problem is, there's too much you can get. like literally, there's so much here. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Do I just grab like 5 of each? All right, so what I'm thinking of doing now is I just go and place 5 of each of these saplings just over here randomly in a cycle. So they will look a little bit weird all being like grouped up. But then we'll go around in front of them with like vanilla trees, for example, and we'll place all those down. Sort of like what I did there with like the oak trees sort of lining the front to sort of give the base of them, I don't know, a little bit more... I don't know, I think it makes it look a little less weird, I guess is the best word I can come up with. Another thing is, some of these trees will change the biome. I'm hoping they won't break anything, like some of these demonic saplings and whatnot. But I know these transformation trees do, so we'll place them over here, and we'll be able to see what they get done. But yeah, we'll just have to, I guess, keep that in mind. If things go south, we know what to blame. Yeah, demonic saplings. Don't know what these are gonna look like. I think the cherry woods are really cool. I might want to make like a big cherry wood area, is what I'm sort of thinking of. And what I might do, just so that we know where to look, is I'll grow some of the trees here, just so that we can sort of... Oh, not you. We'll grow this tree, just so I know where we got up to. Oh, you are a pickaxe. You look very, very funny. You look very, very funny. Who did this? Who came up with this one? Okay, sure. Where do we want our cherry woods? Do I want them like a nice cherry wood area over here, maybe? Maybe. Let's go ahead and place a few. These cherry woods are pretty big. Or at least the one we made was. They're not like massive, but they just, I don't know. I think they look nice. They look like this. And they put like cherries on the ground. Or like cherry wood leaves, you know? Yeah. I think these look really cool. Oh, also, we can actually go around and find these spots that don't have any lighting. Also, the mob farm might be broken for a bit, because obviously we're like messing around with the lighting around the area, but we can fix that. Okay, well, I think I've done a decent job. I've gone around and placed a bunch of saplings. They'll take a while to grow unless I want to go and grow them myself. As you can see, some of these trees have grown naturally. This one here, the demonic tree. Oh, he's massive. What's he from? He's actually from Modpack. Cool. I think he must be like one that grows in the other. Well, yeah, we got a bunch of this stuff growing. Awesome. There's obviously, I don't know, a bunch all around. This one's one of the transforming. No, this is rainbow. Okay, this is rainbow oak. Yeah, they look pretty cool. Oh, one of the massive trees grew. Which ones are these? These are Whatever these are then. Robust twilight oak. Okay, so what I think so, yeah, I would imagine. So we need to decide where we want to place these, because as you can see, they grow massively. This looks nice. Do we want some more? For example, what do we have? We have some sickly oak here, but I can place one here. And we can grow another one. And I mean, as you can see, they are just beautiful. Beautiful beast of a tree. We'll place another one here. Another robust. See if we can get this guy growing. Oh, God. But yeah, because they're massive, it's kind of hard to like figure out the right spot to place them. And obviously, they stand out a lot, but they are majestic. So yeah, I don't know. I like it. We'll just have to let everything keep growing. So yeah. Whew. Okay, so how do we feel like in our base in terms of what we've done? Like, do things look cool? At the moment, to be honest, the area where the trees have actually grown, like that looks really nice. Like I think walking through this part and like looking out to the left looks really good. I do like that. This area seems a bit dumb because obviously the fence isn't full now. And it's also a framed fence. I don't know. That'll be a little bit annoying to build around. We can see what we want to do. In terms of this room, I imagine... yeah, it looks like there's like one light that managed to get in, which I think this guy's responsible for. So we can break this and maybe move him like... Well, I guess it might be fine. That one might reach. I think we're good. We'll obviously have to keep an eye on things. But yeah, it looks a lot darker in there now. So yeah. Did we even make... yeah, we've got the Mark II. Yeah, that's what this was. Okay. In terms of the Mark II, by the way, or just the energy condensers in general, certain items, right, have the EMC thing. I'm wondering, do these have a tag that I can search? I'm just trying to read through here. It doesn't look like they do. Can I do maybe hashtag EMC? Okay, I think I can, because this is showing everything that does have an EMC value. So anything on this screen, we can turn into one another, right? So for example, netherite, we can farm netherite. We can literally just farm full netherite. Is there anything else we even want? What do we want? What's... I mean, I guess netherite, right? I mean, yeah. So, hold on. If I search netherite, and we go ahead and, oh god, and we hold shift, maybe, and then we craft a net... Oh, god. Okay, but if we get a netherite, and I place it in here, it will now attempt to make netherite. So I take this stuff out, and it will literally just use the cobble that this thing generates infinitely to make netherite. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Obviously, it's not crazy fast, but I mean, once again, this is only using this. If we wanted to, we could set up a tree farm that would also get the same job done. There's lots of different things we could do. Those trees look so ugly. I wish that were the other way around. But yeah, it's getting there. I reckon also some more like grass around the front will probably help. Let me know if you have any ideas for what I can put behind the trees to sort of make it not just see-through. Like, you know how we can just look through and we can see the back. Or whether I just need more forest. I'm not sure whether we need more forest or not. But everything just feels brighter and nicer. Does it not? Maybe. Is there anything else I can do in this episode before we wrap it up? Instead of it just being, I don't know, a lot of off-screen stuff. Realistically, like making this outside area. I'm not sure. I can't really think of anything. We could try to do a farm real quick. Like an actual little tree farm. What do we have for this? Do we have some sort of forester? Deforester charge from Blood Magic. Forest Squirrel, Forest Raven from the Twilight Forest. Okay. Alright, to be honest, looking through all this, if we want to make a good tree chopper, it's pretty much just going to be a create one. That's just the harsh reality. It's going to be a create wood chopper. Do we want to do that? How difficult will that be to do? I think if I just make patterns, it won't be that hard, and we can set up this episode, and that'll be a nice, I don't know, a nice thing we could do, maybe. I mean, we don't have wood. Alternatively, hold on. If I search log, the logs have an EMC value. So I reckon what we do is, this guy, yeah, he made us another, right? That's pretty cool. I'm going to pick him up. He's going to make a mess. I'm going to pick this guy up too. He's also going to make a mess. We'll hop down here. We'll put everything away. I'm also wondering, is there a way for us to make, I don't know, more storage using EMC? I don't think so. In terms of the EMC we want, we'll probably go for like logs and stuff. We'll grab our energy condenser. We'll grab that cobble gen because it's honestly just the best way to do it. And we'll set him up somewhere over here, I guess. So how do we actually want to do this? I guess I could set him up on this little spot. I can place this here. We can actually, realistically, we can get a few of them. The only problem is I can't really afford a few of them. So realistically, we'd probably want to do the energy condensers, which isn't a bad idea. I might actually just quickly go and make recipes for this. So our chemical chest. Yeah, that's pretty much it, right? And then energy condenser itself. Yeah, let's grab that recipe. Awesome. Go ahead and chuck this stuff in this guy if it'll let me. Yep. Boom, boom. Let's search energy. Oh, God. Energy condenser. Let's go ahead and craft 10 of them. We probably don't need 10. Okay, we can't afford 10. Let's do 5 of them. If it'll let me. 5. Can we craft that? We can. Allegedly. So we'll let that stuff do its thing. So we're going to have cobble gens pretty much lined up back here. They're going to be piped, probably, with pipe upgrades, and obviously pipes themselves, into these guys. So we'll probably have a few of these set up, right? We'll have, this guy's going to be picked up. We'll just use the normal energy condensers here and we'll place this good guy somewhere else. We're obviously going to have these hooked up as well. We'll have probably 5 of them running like this. So this guy will extract. He'll place them into an energy condenser at the front. That guy's going to, make us all the different logs. And then we'll have those import into our system just like that. And it should be pretty straightforward. So we'll go back to the cobble gen. We don't have any of that stuff automated. So this is going to be, you know what? Let's just add the recipes. It honestly it's just the easier way to do things, right? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last one can go up in there. Awesome. So I want cobble gen. We're going to want, I don't know, 4 more of them. Okay. Can we craft like 1 at a time? No. I think what I need to do maybe is start at tier 1 and do like 4 of these. We need water buckets. Water. Hold on. I'm pretty sure do we have water automated? Like, is one of these making water buckets? No. Do we have recipes for water buckets? No. Do we have a solution for that? Maybe. Am I going to use the solution? No. I'm just going to fill these up with water, chuck them in the system, and then I'll do the same with the lava. There you go. Plenty of lava buckets. Plenty of water. Let's go back to the cobble gen. Can I now craft 1 of you? I'd imagine so. Yep. Craft 1. Craft 2. I don't know how much water we need, so I'm like doing it slow. Yeah, we need more water. Alright, all of this water can go in here. And I'll do the same with lava. Alright, 2 more. They should craft pretty fast. Beautiful. These things are still crafting. Actually, I think they're done. But for some reason, stuff's not registering that it's done. So I think I want to go back in here and order 5 and it'll actually craft it fast. Yeah, there we go. All the Moddium, I haven't got that set up properly. It's not working correctly for whatever reason. But we're going to place these down here. Obviously, keep those as extracting. And then over on this side, we're going to place our guys here. And these should, they should fill up. What we probably want to do is come over here, chuck in 1 of these and do round robin. And we're going to do that on all of these. And that should give them a nice and fair amount of cobble in all of our generators. I'm just slapping this together. We do need wood, so this is like a really good thing to do. But I feel a little bit guilty, like just ending the episode with realistically doing nothing. So in terms of logs, we're going to have to grab this. We're going to have to grab a philosopher's stone out. Because obviously we want 1 of these to be making spruce. So there we go. That guy will make spruce. As you can see, he's slow, but it's fine. Is it fine? It's kind of not. He's kind of awfully slow. I regret doing that. Oh, that was a mistake, potentially. Oh my god. I've been doing this for a little while now, and it's still not done. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. How much cobble was that we just put in? A lot. A lot is the answer. Energy condenser. I don't think we have the coal for this. Yeah, we don't have the coal. To be fair, though, the coal is EMC based. So what I might do is we'll go here. Oh, no, not there. Sorry. Go there. And then what we're going to do is put in a bunch of, like, not emeralds, not diamonds. Probably netherite. So let's, netherite scrap doesn't have EMC, but actual netherite does. Can we craft 100? No. Really? That's quite disappointing. How much is netherite worth? How much, for this guy, how much Eternalist fuel do we need? Because an Eternalist is like 1 netherite, right? We need a lot more than we have. Okay. I don't know what to do then. I really don't know what to do. How do we fix this coal predicament that we're in? We need more coal. I don't know what to do. I really don't know. Condensed, sorry, compressed cobble I don't believe works. Like if I search cobble here. This stuff doesn't have EMC? No, it doesn't. Yeah. So that's just not really an option. Alright, well, it looks like we've got to save up then for these guys. You know what? The first one can be used to make coal, and then we'll use the coal to make the other stuff, right? In fact, we can actually skip a step here. We can search for the Eternalist fuel. We'll go, oh god, we'll go ahead and craft one, and we'll use this to farm more, right? So we'll go ahead and place this in here. I guess we had stuff on us. And obviously it's still pretty slow, but this will be better because it'll skip a bunch of the crafting recipes, right? The crafting recipes using Philosopher's Stones to begin with. So this is pretty good. We'll leave that guy to do his thing, and then we'll be able to make some better stuff in the future. It's fine. It's fine. Alternatively, see what I did there? Alternatively, what we could do is we could still use the energy condensers, and we can have this as a middleman. Well, let me show you what I mean. So we can break this here, place down an energy condenser. Inside of this guy, we can say, hey, I would like you to actually go ahead and make gold. Oh, he's still so slow. That's... No, wait. I want the Mark II in the middle. Sorry. Oh, God. This is going to make a cobblestone mess again. It's fine. Realistically, it doesn't matter. Okay, condenser Mark II. I can actually just place all this stuff in there for the most part. So I'm going to tell you, hey, make gold. He's going to make gold. He's going to do a pretty good job of it. And then we can obviously hook this guy back up. He'll keep making gold. Then we're going to set this guy up to be round robin. Oh, sorry, round robin. And then we're going to place our energy condensers, right? So these will get a little bit of gold in each of them. And they'll be able to process the gold a lot faster than they can process stacks of, what do you call it? Of everything else, right? So I can go in here and I can put my spruce. And as you can see, it'll make a lot more spruce per each gold that comes in. So it'll be a lot more... I don't know. It'll be able to keep up is essentially what I'm getting at. Obviously, we need some more stuff here. We need logs, right? We need like one of each that we want to craft with. I guess we'll go jungle. And I do want oak. So I think what I want to do here is place a spruce down and then just convert it. So like, yeah, sure, we'll go acacia. Let's actually place a few of these. And we'll go boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I'm pretty sure I can charge this up and it will do more at once, as you can see. Do we need to? Probably not. Did we do it anyway? Yep. And then we've got oak. So oak 100% I want, so we'll place oak in here. In there. There we go. That'll make oak. The rest of this stuff is sort of like, whatever. We'll go dark oak, and we'll go acacia, and we will go jungle. Why not? And if we need something else in the future, we can do that. So these will all go there. As you can see, these guys will make us a bunch of the goodies. I think this guy's going to get all of them at the moment, because what we're crafting... Like, yeah, these guys aren't... Oh, no, they are getting stuff. I think it actually is round robining it. It's just, I guess, maybe this guy's slower to generate than I thought it was. It is a little bit tricky to tell. I think it's working. I'll tell you what, the easy way to check is to take stacks out of all of these and then compare at the end what we're left with. So, for example... Oh, you weren't really meant to grow. We've got 16 oak. We've got 16 dark oak, 16 acacia. We've got 16 jungle and 16 spruce. So yeah, it's actually working. And then it goes to the next one, and then it'll do next, so on and so forth. Awesome. So, what do we do from here? Well, I believe we jump back into the QIO. We are going to want importers and redstone adapters on each of these, I believe. So we're going to grab a bunch of these. And obviously we need to craft more, but importers are going to go on top like so, with redstone adapters on top of those. The redstone adapters are obviously going to be set to hold whatever they've got. So for example, oak is going to go in here. If it'll be easily done. The trigger count, I'm going to store, I don't know, 10,000 of each of these. Why not? And the frequency, of course, will be this. So it'll say, hey, when you've got 10,000, we'll stop. And this guy's just going to be set up, hey, fill her up. And that should be pretty straightforward. And we're going to do the same for the rest. Oh, the other thing as well is to set this guy to inverted. That's another important bit. That means he'll turn off when he gets redstone. So essentially what these do, I know I've said it a few times now, but this guy will emit a redstone signal when it's full, when it has 10,000. And it will apply that redstone below it, and then this guy will turn off because he's set to inverted. And that's generally the gist. Okay, cool. So this is set up. It's working pretty wonderfully. Obviously, we can go in here and search logs. These will start filling up, and we should get what we need. Now, the acacia is currently getting drained away because this area obviously needed a bunch of acacia. So that's what it's doing. Let's go ahead and place in a bunch of those. It's probably filling up a lot of stuff. I guess we can quickly hop down here to have a look. I think, yeah, these are going to fill up completely, which is pretty ridiculous. But it'll take a while and then it'll be fine. It'll be worth it. Sure, why not? But the rest of these logs obviously will just end up getting 10,000 of them. And the outside is looking pretty cool, as you can see. Some of these areas are definitely weaker than others. I think, to be honest, the area I spent the most time in putting those oak trees in front of looks the best. So I might just do that real quick before we wrap this episode up. Or I guess after we wrap this episode up. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. I know it was a little bit different than the usual style in terms of we didn't just make a machine. I mean, we did at the end, but it was a little bit more creative themed, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We've got some plans in the future. We're just waiting on stuff to happen, but it is happening. We've got some new hardware for our server, which is really, really good. Really good. We're just waiting on a little bit more RAM to come in. And then we're going to have a lot more server stuff happening. To be honest, probably going to be starting a new series relatively soon. For a number of reasons. One is I kind of just want to. There's a few ones that are interesting. For example, I think people are saying stone block. There's a stone block pack, which I don't know, sounds interesting. I want to give it a shot. I think I might have attempted to play one of those before. I don't know if it was on video or if it was just in my free time. But we'll give that a shot. Probably. No, I don't want to make any promises, but that's sort of what we're thinking about at the moment. And there'll obviously be a server for that. We'll get that stuff happening again. Obviously, checking out base videos, that's just a constant thing I want to be doing. So whenever it's not happening, I feel bad. But we'll work on that. In terms of all the mods, listen, I'll be honest. I want to start all the mods 8. I want to. The reason I haven't is pretty much because I kind of want to get the star. The current issue I have at the moment, right, is obviously the views are slowing down a bit because we're at episode 100 and something. I think we're in 170 or something. We're pretty far into it. Give me a second. 125. We're not that far into it. We're not near 200 yet. But we're decently in. And I'll be honest, working towards getting the star, it feels really out of reach. I feel like there's almost episode 200 we would get the star if we kept playing. So I don't know. I don't know if we keep doing that or what we do. I'm at that sort of pickle, that sort of crossroads. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. If it genuinely isn't that hard to smash out the star, then we'll try and do it. I'll try and just hard focus the star. We'll have some pretty ruthless episodes where we're just making stuff nonstop, as opposed to try and make stuff and make it look somewhat nice. I say somewhat nice, but you get what I mean. Then we'll try and do that because I would like to get the star. But if it's genuinely if I'm really far away from it, it just might not be worth it. But I'm not sure. It's also, I don't know, is ATM 8 offering more than meets the eye at the moment? Or is it more just a hype train at the moment? Because obviously latest version of Minecraft, Warden, all that fun stuff. I don't know. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Regardless though, hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. I am quite happy that we finally went ahead and at least gave it a shot. Whether it looks good or not, I just wanted to try it out, and I think it was fun. If I came across this base while I was reviewing bases, I'd be like, oh, that's really cool. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.